If you are given an opportunity to travel to any part of our country and give a lecture to young students, okay, young
Yes.
students who are in 7th 8th standard, that 7th 8th class, and who are struggling to learn English, which place would you like to travel, and what motivational lecture will you give them? I want you to take
I
it like a yeah.
then nothing is impossible because God is with you and also you are with you.
That is an absolutely stunning piece of lecture. Wonderfully
Thank you.
motivating. And especially for young students who are at your socio-economic stage, they will connect with this, they will relate with this, and they can really, really feel good about you, that you are able to represent them through your own
Thank
story.
you.
Right? I'm so much in love and awe of your story, and the way you have projected yourself that nothing is impossible if you put the effort. I think that is the juice of all motivation lectures on earth. Right? Wonderful. Very, very well done, Nayak.
Yes,
I'm so proud of
because
you.
I feel
Hi, how are you? Am I audible to you? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, Nayak. So, should I call you English Nayak? Is that your name?
Yes, it's my name. Everyone is calling me, so you can.
Okay, right. I think Nayak is more beautiful than English Nayak. What do you say?
Thank you.
All right, okay. But I can't see you. You're not visible to me. I can only hear your voice.
Now you can see me.
No, I think it's a technical problem. Maybe a network based issue. Leave it. Just keep your camera on. Okay, just keep your camera on.
Okay.
I think that will work out gradually. Sure. All right, Naik. I believe I'm speaking to you for the first time, and it would be
Yes.
good to know a little bit about you. Tell me, where are you from and what do you do?
Okay. My name is English Nayak and I am from Odisha. I have
Mhm.
done my graduation and now I am tutoring at my home. Also, I am a tailor.
Oh, you're a tailor. Wonderful. So you work as well as you teach, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Lovely. I absolutely adore and admire people like you who
Thank you.
are putting food on the table while learning and teaching at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
I I like language. I like language. I want to
Yes.
speak different language, and also
Mhm.
my name is English, but I don't know English. And when we are in college lectures,
Mm.
we are schooling because we don't know English.
Mm.
They were studying in English language, but we could not understand that time. So
Mm.
you can say it's my ego.
I appreciate your ego. I
Thank you.
totally appreciate your ego. It's lovely to have this. I can't tell you how happy I feel talking to you, because this is the attitude that is required. And I know that this ego is only hurt, right? When you were a child, when someone taunted you or made fun of you,
Yes.
you felt a little hurt inside your heart.
Yeah,
But
it's
as
too much hurt, you know. It's
right.
too much hurt. If you know English, then you know everything. You are a, um, you
Hmm.
know education, everything. You know everything. But if you don't know
Hmm.
English, then your study is not well. You
Right.
are
True.
stupid.
True. People judge your worth based on your capacity of speaking English, how fluent you are, how smart you are, right? They think
Yes,
that you are an intellectual if you're speaking in English. That means anyone who is born in Canada, US, UK, New Zealand, Australia are all intellectuals, isn't it, if we go by that
yes,
logic?
yes.
but i but I totally admire it. And that hurt ego will one day heal into a very compassionate heart. You will become fluent in English, you will teach others, and you'll change the world for better. Instead of
Thank you.
associating English with class and privilege, you will associate English with just another language. A beautiful language, no doubt. Okay? That's my wish for you, Naik.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right. All right. So let's begin with the assignment of today. It is what? Mother, I guess.
Yes.
Right. All right. So tell me a bit about your mother, first of all.
Oh, my mother.
Yeah.
Mm, what will I tell about my mother? They are
Your
also
mother is
good.
a person. Your mother is a person. She has a personality. She has likes and dislikes. She gets angry at some things. She gets happy at some things. So, yes, think
Okay.
in those lines and then you can answer.
Okay, my mother is a very good woman. I also say to others, my mother is a very good housewife and also a mother. And my
Mm.
mother is so hardworking and so kind and so punctual. I like these things about my mother. She is
Mm-hmm.
so hardworking than my father. I love it.
Mm.
And he and she has so courage
Mm.
and also she's intelligent.
Mm. Right. What are the qualities of your mother that you appreciate? And what are the
uh,
qualities that you are annoyed at? There's some things about her that you don't like. You get annoyed at some things that you appreciate. Two different qualities, set of qualities.
okay, I appreciate about my mother. She has energy, and a different type of an energy I feel from
Mm.
her. Um, and she's a hardworking woman.
Okay.
She does not depend on anyone, not on my father even.
Wow.
I like it, and I learned
Mm.
from my mother that thing. Uh, so I am teaching and tailoring because
Mm.
for my mother, I learned from
Mm.
my mother that thing.
Mm.
And my
Interesting.
mother has so much anger.
Mm.
She's anger woman, but not long time, just few time. Sometimes it's bad and sometimes it's good. So
Right.
yeah, think about mother. I think I cannot say.
Okay. So we can let's try to restructure this sentence a little. Okay. Reframe
Okay,
this sentence. My mother has a temper issue, or
temper issue.
my mother is a little short tempered. Her anger doesn't last for long. She gets angry quickly, but she also cools down as quickly. Okay.
Actually, I know that was short temper, but I thought it will be right or not, so I
Mm.
did not tell you.
Right. Let me give you one tip here. Whenever you are in confusion, do it. Instead of not doing it, do it. That will give you two things. If you go right, then okay, you hit the bull's eye. If you go wrong, then you'll get a correction. Someone will correct you. But if you don't use it, you'll never know how to use it. You'll never know if you were right or you were wrong. Make sense?
Okay, okay.
Good. So yeah, tell me something about your father. What about him?
My my father.
Yeah.
Um, my father is yes, my father is nice.
Mm.
And my father is not short temper like my mother.
Mm.
And my father is a farmer also. Yes,
Mm.
he's a farmer and he's living always
Mm.
uh, with us. What will I tell about my father? I have nothing.
Anything that you can think of. Anyway, no problem. Sure. I'm sure there is
You
something,
say about your
that
mother.
my mother,
Yes.
of course, of course. My mother is an old lady. She's a senior citizen. She's 65 years old. And yes, just like any mother, she's a very caring, loving lady towards her children, like towards me and my sister. And a very religious lady. She does a lot of puja, a lot of worship, visits temple. A priority of the day is of the day revolves around worships and all kinds of rituals. Yeah, she has a great quality of being very charitable, right? Very humble, polite when it comes to giving. Very generous lady. She's not very rich or not very wealthy, but whatever she has the desire to give others. Right? She's a very sharing kind of a person.
Yes,
Uh,
every mother's like that. They are
mm,
also good,
Generous, isn't it? When people have the ability to share with others, it is called generosity. That quality is called
generous.
generosity, right? And what else about my mother? She's very annoying because she wants things to be done right away. If she wants to something done, she wants it right now. She cannot wait. Correct.
Yes, my mother is exactly like this.
All mothers are like that, isn't it? Right.
What
Can you
happened?
see me?
Yes, I was not able to see you and hear you. What happened?
That I can't say what happened. Maybe some network issue, some technical problem. But check your chat box. Check your chat box. Right. Whenever there is a problem, try to check the chat box. The teacher will try to tell you something through the chat box. Like I said, please disconnect and reconnect. If you disconnect and reconnect, you can immediately connect back. Okay, instead of
Okay,
wasting. Okay, no problem. So yes, now I can see you. Yeah. So
thank
I
you.
was asking you about your home, your like your village, your town, your city, wherever you're from. Tell me something about that place.
I'm living in a village and
What's the name of your
in village,
village?
Khandatiri,
Okay, and where is it located? In which district? You're in Odisha. You told me.
uh, Dhenkanal.
Okay, all right.
Have you ever come?
I have not been to Dhenkanal. No.
But you know Odisha.
Of course, yes, I know. Yeah,
Where are you from?
I am based in Delhi.
You know about Puri?
Of course, I know. Yeah, but I want to know about your village. Right, I'm not
Oh, my
interested about the
village.
tourist places. I want to know about your village. Tell me something about your village.
About my village, but will I tell? In village, uh, every people are doing farming and mothers are. What will I tell about village?
There are so many things like what kind of festivals you have. What is the what if do you have a temple in your village? What is the most important occasion in your through the year? How many people live in your village? There's so many things about your village
Uh,
you can talk about.
okay, mm, I think 800 and 900 people
Mm.
are living in my village, and a
Okay.
temple we have um, Shiva temple and
Hmm.
one goddess temple, and
Okay.
uh, end of our village we have our school um,
Mm.
from 1 to 10, uh,
Hmm.
and yeah, my village is also beautiful
Mm.
because and I like it. It's noiseless and it's so peace and calm. So I like it, and it's pollutionless.
Okay.
So it's good to live here.
Mm. See, you could say so many things about your village. Right? You first
Thank
thought that there is nothing to talk about your village, but once you
you.
start talking, once you put in, make an effort, you can actually talk a lot about everything, not just your village. Okay,
Thank you.
right. So, if you are given an opportunity to travel to any part of our country and give a lecture to young students, okay, young
Yes.
students who are who are in 7th 8th standard, that 7th 8th class, and who are struggling to learn English. Which place would you like to travel, and what motivational lecture will you give them? I want you to take it
Right.
like a yeah. You can take 1 minute time to think, and for 3 minutes, I want you to talk about it. Right? It's okay. Don't worry
Okay.
if you need any help. I'm there to help you. You can take 1 or 2 minutes time to think. Next 3 minutes, you can talk about it. So it's a 5 minute activity. Okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Which
Right.
place? Which place? I think everywhere. I love the world, so I want to
Mm-hmm.
go everywhere who needs help. And
Mm-hmm.
if they feel I can help them, then absolutely I will go there, not in separate place. And motivation, now it's so important, motivation for new generation, for
Mm-hmm.
young people, and I will motivate for learning English.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
How? What will you say? That is a question.
First, I will tell my story because I think I don't know what other people will think, but I think I have a nice story, my life story. I will tell them how I did and why I did. So
Hmm.
I think that will be a best motivation.
Hmm. Okay. All right. And when you say that you will say your story, you will tell your story. What is the most difficult phase in your life story that motivated you, that brought you up to this level? What is that story you will share with others?
I will say first, don't depend on anyone, not your parents after marriage, not your husband, not
Mm,
on anyone, not brother, sister, daughter, son, not anyone.
mm,
And second is, girls are nothing in India. Society is
mm,
thinking girls are nothing. They cannot
mm,
do anything, and in village, it's a common thing. They are thinking marriage is the best thing for us.
mm,
So
mm,
I'll tell them about that, and also my parents cannot support me for it. They don't know about it, so I will tell them, if you have a will, then nothing is impossible. That's the
mm,
best motivation thing I always say to myself. Nothing
mm,
is impossible if no matter your parents don't support you, no matter your environment is not support you, no matter
mm,
your situation is not good for you. If
mm.
you have effort, if you have will, then nothing is impossible because God is with you and also you are with you.
That is an absolutely stunning piece of lecture. Wonderfully
Thank you.
motivating. And especially for
Thank you.
young students who are at your socio-economic stage, they will connect with this, they will relate with this, and they can really, really feel good about you that you are able to represent them through your own
Thank
story.
you.
Right? I'm so much in love and awe of your story, and the way you have projected yourself that nothing is impossible if you put the effort. I think that is the juice of all motivation lectures on earth. Right? Wonderful. Very, very well done.
Yes,
I'm so proud of
because I feel motivated that line, nothing is impossible
you.
in this world. And
Mm,
don't fear because God is with you. And
mm,
if
mm,
you have belief on yourself,
mm.
then do it.
Lovely. I wish I could meet you in person and have a chit chat with you. It's very, very very inspiring to see your journey and your mindset and the way you look at life. All right, never
Thank
mind.
you.
Sometime maybe we would meet. Anyway, so yes, time for you to ask your questions, your doubts, your thoughts, and any issues that you want to share. Feel free to do it now.
So I have some pronunciation problem, and some tutor said I have some sentence structure problem. So I cannot understand sentence structure problem. Can you explain me about it?
See, when we are talking about sentence structure, it's not a small thing, right? It's a vast subject. So we have to go sentence by sentence. So when you are trying to express yourself about your anger or your, short temper, I saw that the sentence was not framed properly. That's why I rephrased it, reframed it. Similarly, when you talk about sentence structure, there are, like, you speak thousands of sentences in 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or hundreds of sentences basically. So we have to go one sentence after the other. So my suggestion to you is, go back to today's class recording. Okay, it is recorded for you. Listen to it, these 20, 25 minutes, listen to them. And wherever you felt that these are the sentences I am struggling in your mind, note it down. Okay, note it down. After noting it down, whether you come to my class or any teacher's class, ask them about that. I want to redo this sentence, or I want to rewrite this sentence, or do it in a different manner. Every teacher will be happy to help you, and if you come to my class, I'll do it for you. Okay, we'll do it
Okay,
together. I'll not do it for you, we'll do it together. Make
okay,
sense? And this is not just a feedback for this class, it's a feedback for all the classes. Wherever you feel you need to do better, note it down, come back, try to do it first. First, put your effort to write it by yourself. If you can't do it or you find any difficulty, of course you are most welcome to come back and do it with your teacher. Okay.
okay,
Sure.
okay. One more thing.
Hmm.
Uh, I am a YouTuber. If you don't have any problem, can I upload this conversation video on YouTube?
Of course you can, no problem at all. What is your YouTube channel?
English is good,
English is good.
cool, cool.
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 English is cool.
Yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely. I would love to see your channel and let's see how it is going. Right? Please
It's
feel
not
free to do it.
good. Okay.
Sure. All right. Now coming to pronunciation. Yes. See, there are two ways of improving pronunciation. One is to follow people who are speaking in a neutral accent. Okay. Follow people who
Okay.
are speaking in a neutral accent, listen to them and imitate them. Second is, if you're confused about any particular word, go to Google, write that word, then write pronunciation. It will give you three options: British pronunciation, American pronunciation, and Indian pronunciation. Click on Indian pronunciation, listen to that word, and try to use that in similar way. So first, pay attention to others who are speaking, and if you like their accent, their pronunciation, try to imitate their way of pronouncing. Second, if you're confused about any particular word, put it on Google, write pronunciation, hit Indian pronunciation, learn that. It's a slow process, but next 2 3 years, if you do it, in the next 2 3 years you will master